What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Dennis Devin here at Bruce Rossmeyer's Daytona Harley Davidson with the used bike spotlight. And guys, today I'm rolling you out something near and dear to my heart. All right, everybody knows I'm a Dyna lover, and for any Dyna lover out there, you know exactly what it is you're looking at. The king of the Dyna family, ladies and gentlemen, the Dyna Lowrider S. The S. Everybody knows the S was the big dog of the Dyna family, and well, got a lot of goodies to check out on it. Let's get to it. Now, the Lowrider S, okay, was patterned after the traditional West Coast style Dyna, the purpose-driven Dyna. You see them all over the place. Most of the Dyna riders are doing quarter fairing T-bars, things like that, blacking it out, powder coating and everything. Wheels are usually going to be a mag as opposed to like a spoke or something like that. Everything is purpose-driven whenever you're dealing with the club style or the West Coast style, which is what this bike takes off after. Now, from the factory, you've got a removable quarter fairing here, okay? That's got two screws and then a little plug system that pops that puppy right on there. So you can actually remove that, take it off, and just have the naked headlight up at the front end if you wanted to. You have a 4-inch riser here with a drag bar, okay? So it's got a good pullback to it and gives you that good aggressive riding position on the top end. Now, one of my favorite things about the Lowrider S, okay, and whenever the newer or the final generation of Dyna Lowrider came out, they had a very unique riding position. As a Dyna rider myself, most of us ride mid-mount controls. With the Lowrider and the Lowrider S, whenever Harley introduced this model from the factory, they actually did what they called a forward mid-mount control. Plain and simple. Normally the mid-mount control would have been here, okay, and Harley moved it about 2.5, 3 inches forward up to about here. So now, instead of your knee being aggressive, you know, down like this, all of a sudden, you just get it to that 90-degree angle. Whenever you get that 90-degree angle, you don't have as much stress on the knee. You've still got your feet underneath of you, so you can ride the bike aggressively like a Dyna Lowrider S should be. I mean, 110 cubic inch motor, I'm just saying. But it puts you in a great riding position, okay? And it's something that's only on the Lowrider and the Lowrider S, okay? So you don't see this riding position on any other bike, and it feels good, I'm not gonna lie. Now, of course, when you're talking about the Lowrider S, you got to go into the heart. You got to go into the soul of it. And at the heart and soul of that Dyna Lowrider S is a 110 cubic inch motor. Okay, basically the biggest motor that the motor company had available at the time, and they popped it in the lightest big twin frame that you could get. High center of gravity, rubber mounted on the motor, and that's going to make this thing an absolute beast. Now, 2016, the 110 motor was the biggest motor that the motor company put out. Okay, she came stock from the factory with a high flow air filter system. This has got a nice little, you know, cover over top of it, but give you a good scene. It's just a high flow. Came with it from the factory, but whoever had this one decided to go ahead and step it up a little bit and give this bike a little bit of volume, and they did so by adding the Kuryakyn Crusher exhaust. Nice mellow pipe on there, not enough to make your neighbors pray for your death, but enough for them to know that you're on a Harley. Now, when the bike came from the factory, okay, they only come from the factory with a solo saddle, okay, a single one-up seat. Now, this one's already been modified with a 2-up saddle. Now, this isn't some very fancy frill saddle. Actually, what it is a stock seat off of a Dyna fat bike. And it gives you that very cool West Coast style of, you know, purpose-driven motorcycle. You'll see a lot of the West Coast style bikes. They've got this aggressive solo-looking saddle, and then it comes up and it flattens out at the back side. This gives the same appearance, but it's going to give a little bit more rideability, and probably a heck of a lot cheaper than one of those very expensive saddles. You're also going to notice back there the backrest. So if you want to take your passenger along with you, passenger pegs have already been added as well, because again, this bike came set up as a solo. So you get the 2-up seat, you get passenger pegs, you even got a rigid mounted backrest back there to be able to make sure that the passenger doesn't fly off when you're on your way down the road. Okay guys, now again, this is a 2016, okay, Dyna Lowrider S. This bike has got a whopping 3,815 miles on it. That's right guys, less than 4,000 miles on a 2016 Lowrider S. They only made these bikes for a couple of years. 2017 was actually the last year of the Dyna and the Lowrider S as well. So finding one of these that's going to have low miles and hasn't been just absolutely destroyed with somebody else's vision is going to be difficult to do. And it becomes more and more difficult every day because, well, the Dynas were a good, much sought after machine. And to find a good one now is getting harder and harder as we go by. Don't forget, you got the Kuryakyn Crusher exhaust, you got the 2-up saddle, okay? This bike comes standard with electronic cruise control. It's actually got anti-lock brakes, you've got hands-free security system, the backrest system on there, the forward mid-mount controls, 3,815 miles. And guys, this thing's gonna go for $15,695. Okay, $15,695, that's gonna include the 1-year powertrain warranty and always our oil for life. So guys, give us a call. The phone number down here is 386-671-7100. Ask for me, your boy Dennis, or hit me up via email at dpiles@brhd.com. Or the best option of all, come on in, take this thing out for a test ride. I mean, what better could you possibly have to do than to go down to a dealership and ride a Harley, for crying out loud? So guys, come on in, let's get you up and rolling. Biketoberfest is right around the corner, so don't hesitate. Until then, we'll see you on the road.